What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial advisor and founder of Hyperion Wealth Management. Welcome to my channel. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Alright guys, so the past few days we've been covering the whole Terra Luna situation. Crazy stuff. It went from like 60 down to 0, literally. UST got depegged. That's down to like 15 cents now. At one point it was under 10. We covered KWON's old plan. He announced on Twitter their plan to keep printing Terra. The supply went from like 75 million to 40 billion. Terra went to 0 and the plan didn't work. UST still unpegged. Then he goes silent for a couple of days. Everyone thought he ran away. Everyone's like, come on, KWON, say something. Give us some reassurance. And this is breaking news here. This just came out a couple hours ago. KWON has posted on the Terra forum here his new plan to revive Terra. So this is going to be good. Let's go over this. Terra Ecosystem Revival Plan from KWON himself. There's been several community and validator groups discussing launching a fork of the Terra chain to make the ecosystem whole from the UST depegging event. Wanted to offer my perspective on how this should be done. Okay, so basically, the old plan, that didn't work. Forget about the whole Terra project and UST. There's going to be no more Terra, no more UST. That's done. They're going to fork the chain and make a new Terra. So the old Terra, the old UST, done.
And it's gone.
Literally BitConnect 2.0. As of this time, there are several $1 billion worth of UST and the value of Luna token has fallen essentially to 0. Even if the peg were to eventually restore after the last marginal buyers and sellers have capitulated, the holdings of Luna have so severely been liquidated and diluted that we will lack the ecosystem to build back up from the ashes. While a decentralized economy does not need decentralized money, UST has lost too much trust with its users to play the role. So clown on this guy, because literally a couple days ago on Twitter, he was talking all this, we're going to build back from the ashes. Yeah, remember this? We will come out of this together. Terra's return to form will be a sight to behold. We're here to stay, and we're going to keep making noise. Remember that? May 11th, 2 days ago. Now he's going back on his word. Yo, we're coming back. Nope. Abandoned ship. So he's pretty much acknowledged that there was too much printing, the price of Luna is at 0, that can't recover, and the plan to repeg UST has failed, so there's no more confidence in the project. So what remains? While UST has been the central narrative of Terra's growth story over the last year, the Terra ecosystem and its community is what is worth preserving. We've built up one of the largest and most vibrant developer ecosystems in crypto, with some of the smartest minds in the world working on products with the best UI UX. Terra Station has a large install base, with 1 million plus users across the world. Although in distress, strong brand recognition and a name that almost everyone in the world will have heard about. Yeah, everyone in the world knows about Terra, but for the wrong reasons now. Honestly, a rebrand would be better. Forking the coin and calling it something else. I don't know if you really want to be called Terra anymore. Not really a good look in my opinion. The Terra community must reconstitute the chain to preserve the community and the developer ecosystem. Validators should reset the network ownership to 1 billion tokens distributed among 400 million, 40%, to Luna holders before the depegging event. Last $1 tick before the depeg on Binance should be reasonable. B Luna, Luna X, and Luna held in contract should also be recipients, minus the Terraform Labs account. The new chain should be community owned. Preserving decent ownership of the network in the strongest believers and builders is important. 400 million, 40%, to UST holders pro rata at the time of the new network upgrade. UST holders need to be made whole as much as possible. 100 million, 10%, to Luna holders at the final moment of the chain halt. Last minute marginal Luna buyers should be compensated for their role in attempting to provide stability for the network. 100 million, 10%, to the community pool to fund future development. All Luna, besides the third tranche, should be staked at the network genesis state. The network should incentivize its security with a reasonable inflation rate, say 7%, as fees will no longer be enough to pay for security without the swap fees. So he's suggesting that the new supply be 1 billion tokens. 90% of those 1 billion tokens, 900 million tokens, should be used to repay the people that lost their money, and 10%, 100 million, should be used to fund the project. This is just my opinion. So while I think this is the right thing to do, it sounds really good in theory, but in reality, I'm not sure how well this is going to work. So people are going to get their money back, but quite honestly, it sounds like they're going to get pennies on the dollar, much like how it works in a Ponzi scheme. Because, let's face it, Terra pretty much was a Ponzi scheme. And the victims of Ponzi schemes usually get repaid pennies on the dollar. No one knows how much the new Terra is going to be worth, but probably not going to be worth that much. So it's good that the guy's trying to do the right thing, and it's good that people that got hurt are going to get some money back, but let's be real, they're not going to be made anywhere close to whole. Call to action. Why does this redistribution make sense? UST holders need to own a large share of the network. As the network's debt holders, they deserve to be compensated for the tokens they have been holding to the end. Terra needs a community to continue to grow and make its block space valuable again. The only way to do this is to make sure that the token holders before the attack commenced, the most loyal community members and builders, stick around to keep providing value. It is a hard balance and no easy answers in redistributing value within the network, but value must be distributed to allow the ecosystem to survive, and in its current state it will not. I mean, at this point, the most loyal community members, aka the bag holders, they really have no choice to stick around. They lost everything. All they can do is hope for some money back at this point. So yeah, they're going to stick around, but not because they want to. At this point, all they really have is hope and trust in this guy who lost all their money. The future of the Terra network. The rallying cry for the Terra community has always been a decentralized economy needs decentralized money. This is an exciting vision, and while UST has not been successful, the Terra community will find ways of iterating on the idea at some point in the future. But the priority now should be to preserve this amazing ecosystem and to make as many users and builders as possible. Terra should first preserve its L1, and the community should gather to discuss decentralized money once the dust is settled. I hope the community can achieve speedy consensus on how to revive the Terra ecosystem. I'll always be here. So you heard it from the man himself. So as of right now, this is just a proposal. Nothing is final, set in stone yet. But yeah, this is the new plan. Abandon the old project, fork the coin, make the supply 1 billion, 90% goes to the bag holders who lost their money, 10% goes to the community pool, and pretty much start rebuilding trust. Rebuild confidence in the community, which at this point, honestly, I don't think there's much. So yeah, what do I think about this? I think it's the right thing to do, but honestly, I'm not so sure it's going to work. I hope the bag holders get as much money as they can back, but realistically speaking, it's probably not going to be that much, but better than nothing, and I just don't think this new project is going to work. There is no more trust, there is no more confidence in the project and KWON, so we'll see what happens, but I think this is going to be a failed attempt to revive the coin. But like I said, hopefully the victims get a good amount of money back. So yeah, this was breaking news, crazy saga, and if anything changes, if there are any more updates, I'll be sure to bring the news to you guys in the future shows. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on The Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.